Last time on Tales of Zestiria.
Kill me? Oh, really? Tell me, if I were to die, who would be left to lead the country?
Not a snake lady yelling in the basement of the church?
What do the young emperor and the knights understand about politics? If the shepherd saves their souls, will that stop them from starving?
They won't starve because you're fucking petrifying them in your basements? Hey guys, Raiden here, and you may notice that my commentary is a little different sounding from normal. Well, sadly, I lost the first session of my recording, which was luckily only 20 minutes long, and I can supercut it down to 10 minutes. So this first 10 minutes of the video is actually just going to be me recapping and showing you guys all the skits, because I don't have any commentary to put over them, but then after that we can get back to real-time me. So anyway, the first thing I wanted to do was go to Pendrago to ask about the iris gems that we hadn't seen yet.
Hey, wanna go ask them about the iris gems?
Alrighty, I'll go ask.
Will you be alright? They look pretty sketchy.
Leave it to me. All merchants are like family. Money keeps us together.
Are you sure about this?
Let's just leave it to Rose.
We're not savvy enough to know when we're being tricked.
Yeah, speak for yourself.
I got it. They said they saw an iris gem in the ruins north of here.
A ruin in the north?
Weird. Why do they keep laughing?
Are they laughing at me?
They think you're a phony shepherd and that I'm a victim of your con artistry.
They've got it wrong.
It can't be helped. There are many who claim to be the shepherd.
But still, to be treated like a con artist?
No point in arguing with them.
Yeah. It's way better to be laughed at than to be frightened of.
I just noticed whenever Mikleo gets angry, it always has something to do with Saray.
What? That's not true.
Then what's with that response? Come on, you guys are family.
And then Dezel was edgy.
You sure had a grim look on your face when we left Pendrago.
I've got vengeance to seek in that town.
So, where did they say they saw the iris gem?
Whoops, I forgot to ask. I didn't really want to talk to them for long.
Fine, let's find it ourselves.
Looks like it's been ransacked.
Of course it has. Think of the clientele that come here. It's the looting I'm mad about!
Yeah.
And then we found a Doom Scorpion in the next iris gem. I came back later to kill the Doom Scorpion.
He beat the dragon in one hit!
And a fully materialized one at that.
What tremendous power!
You saw that mass of malevolence at his back. The Hellion possessing him is far beyond anything we've ever fought.
Yeah, I'll definitely need to get stronger.
That's your reaction? I don't know whether to be worried or relieved.
Well, we've met our first goal.
Well, it would have been nice if we could have investigated before the place got ransacked. But it looks like it happened a long time ago.
There's actually something I've noticed about that. Don't you think that the stones and decorations looted from here may have been used in Pendrago's architecture?
It's possible, given the location and the era.
Right. And if we can find out where they've been used, we might be able to find the hidden history of Pendrago.
If we compare with Lady Lake, which utilized the Vivia subterranean aqueduct, we might find what people in that era were thinking.
Sounds awesome! Good thinking, Mikleo.
And that's not all. If we build upon our current hypothesis...
Hang on. I don't get what's so awesome about this.
But they're so enthused.
Friggin' weirdos.
Guess I'm the clown again.
No, that was a smile of praise to the true king of the ruin geeks.
Viva the Ruin Geek Shepherd.
What kind of shepherd is that?
I don't think I've ever heard of it.
Then that makes Saray the first.
No objections?
I guess.
Hold it. Isn't this place a tomb? Am I gonna get cursed or something?
Don't worry. We'll all be punished together.
Though we'll be sure to let you go first.
No, thank you.
Hey, it's disrespectful to talk loudly in the ruins.
There goes the second biggest ruin geek.
More like Meebo, geek times 2.
What's that supposed to mean?
Be quiet. It's disrespectful.
It's your fault!
Hey, Miklio's getting pretty angry, even though Saray's not really involved.
He's not angry, just overreacting.
Says Saray.
Ugh, this really grinds my gears.
Iris gems really are beautiful.
Too beautiful, more like it. That's why most people think they're just glass, or some other kind of decoration.
I see. What are they actually made of?
It's not a natural mineral.
They were most likely crafted through the use of multiple seraphic arts. Even so, it's practically unbelievable that there's something inside that lets you see the past.
I wish you could watch anything from the past that you wanted. I'd watch 1,000 years of history.
Better hope you'd live 1,000 years then, because that's how long it'd take.
Oh, right.
That would be hard even for a Seraph.
Both Iris gems and ruins are just fragments of the past. What's important is what you get out of them. Because history is the architect of our hearts.
Whoa, Miklio! That was a sweet quote.
You think so? I'm planning to put it in the book I write one day.
Well, aren't you full of surprises?
I mean, don't you think it'd be a waste not to pass on our tale to future generations?
I would love to read your book, Miklio.
I'll give you a copy. Signed even.
Darn. I gotta come up with my own quote and signature.
And then I had a random conversation with an old man I found.
The Valkyrie, Maltran.
What? You know about Maltran?
Even if I told you, you wouldn't believe me.
My name's Saray.
He's the shepherd.
The shepherd? Truly, I do feel something special about you.
I believe this man possesses some resonance, however slight it may be.
But shepherd or no, no one has yet to believe a word I say.
It hurts when people don't believe you. I understand how that feels. But I found people who would listen to me and believe in me. And that saved me from the pain.
My word!
So please, tell us your story.
10 years ago or so, I served as a knight of Rolance in a conflict against the Kingdom of Hyland. That is where I encountered her, Maltran, famed as the Blue Valkyrie. Before we could even react, in the blink of an eye, that lone woman had wiped out our entire unit. I turned tail and fled. I had no pride. I simply didn't want to die. As my cowardly legs carried me away, I glanced back at her. But she was being attacked by monsters, great lizards the size of men, wearing the armor of Hyland.
Hellions!
I swear that I saw them. Saw those beasts swarm over her as she fell. And yet, Maltran is still alive.
I believe your story.
Thank you. You do have the way of the shepherd about you.
Show enough.
Please take this and continue to care for the people, especially poor lost souls such as me.
I will. Thank you.
So Maltran's fellow knights turned into Hellions and attacked her. Were they jealous of her fame and exploits?
People tend to resent those who excel, even if they may be allies.
That's even how military officers lose their lives on the battlefield sometimes.
That's just brutal.
But Maltran is alive, right?
I wonder what did happen.
We went to go ask about those children we saw in the forest. I guess word had gotten out that they had been seen in the forest once again, and I went to check it out.
Did the army do it?
Doubtful. They wouldn't leave corpses in the open like this, nor would they go to such extremes.
Who else could it be? Thank goodness! One's still alive!
We did what they asked. Why?
Saray, watch out!
Why did you kill them?
And then Edna did her best.
Whoa. Whoa. This isn't happening.
Be gone! Rend the darkness! Rising sail!
Sleeping dragon!
Edna!
Leo.
Lila! Tiger Blade! Lila!
Hey guys, Raiden here, and welcome back in the same episode a few days later. So, after I finished recording this, I was very frustrated, and I also had to go do quite a few things. So, I really took a lot of time to myself to kind of grind up our characters a bit. And I know grinding doesn't really matter all that much, and it's very difficult to do, as items maybe drop 1 in every 5 or 6 fights. It does get a little ridiculous with drop rates, especially as weapon fusion is apparently the main source of power. So, if you haven't noticed, I think we were level 28 or 29 last time we left off, and now Saray and everyone's on an average level of 36. So, I think they've grinded up sufficiently. I've also kind of done some fusion, so Saray now has a court sword plus 6. The thing is, it took me hours just to get this. Like, you earn money at such a slow rate, and things in the shop cost so much, as well as the drop rate being so low, that just getting this plus 6 sword took quite a bit of time, and I couldn't imagine doing that for every single other character in the game. Like, that would be some time investment. Unless there's some sort of drop rate thing I'm missing, and since I'm already on hard, in which the drop rate's supposed to be higher anyways, I don't feel like I'm missing anything. Maybe it's just that low. So I already saw this last time. I don't know if we're going to be able to win. It's going to get any better than it was. But we have to fight this level 52 Apodius tree. Or Apodus, not Apodius. I don't think that's a word. And it actually has no weakness to, or no strength against fire.
We'll deal with that later.
So we gotta try this. I gotta look at what my Apodius combo is. I know I keep calling it Apodius. Why do I keep doing that? Oh yeah, everyone's learned a few new arts because they've been leveling. Like, I have Crimson Edge and Severing Wind on Saray, so that's 2 things I can actually use against him. Actually no. And then we have Freezing Strike. So, I'm gonna try my best at this. No guarantees as to what's gonna happen.
It's over! Yeah! Burn! Not yet! Here goes! Burn! Rend the darkness! How's this?
Azure Soul! Save Zero! Unleash your
I need a hand! Yeah! That did it!
Unleash your hit!
Just miss me over!
Let's see if we can switch to Lila and kind of get out of this for a second. So, one thing I have been doing, or at least trying to experiment with a bit, is more using the Seraphic arts. And Lila has some pretty damn good ones that are pretty well spammable. Although you really don't want to do that because, you know, stun rates go down. This game has a lot of weird design concepts that contradict each other at every turn. And I'll talk about that more in a bit once I'm not dying to a tree. I'm not really doing a whole ton of damage. I was better off as just Saray. Oh, but, oh, I missed my chance. Uh-oh, that's our first down. Oh my goodness. He just destroyed Lila. But wait, I didn't want to switch characters? No. Oh, god damn it, I keep doing that on accident. Because I forgot I have the button assigned that allows me to switch characters on the fly. Okay, someone resurrect her. I don't even know if I have any life bottles left. I have 9.
Ready?
Way to get killed.
Yeah! Sword flare! Rend the darkness! Back off!
Healing circle.
Just focus on God. Sword flare! Rend the darkness! It's over! Yeah! Freezing strike! Ha! Lion Towel! Focus!
Your words will make you vulnerable.
We're doing a good right now, but this is where it gets hard because this is where he starts spamming a lot. I mean, I can stop him the best I can, but I only have so much SC. Oh, shit. Mikleo, come out. Let's see. Rose, I want you to stand up again real quick. That was the wrong type of art. Ooh, I almost just paid for that badly. Nope, stop! Rose's moves just nearly killed me because she sped up his art casting speed. And that nearly ended my character's life. Because the AI in this game is quite terrible, especially when there's no way to teach it to adhere to not power up the enemy. It seems to struggle with that quite a bit. Well, I just did it too. Oh no. No. Mikleo, let's armentize real quick. I know it's not really effective or efficient, but... Uh-oh, I just did it myself.
Edna, be careful!
Woo! Okay, come on. Oh good, Rose is back up. Hopefully that means she can get some experience. Yes! Oh!
We did it.
I was only able to pull that fight off after I had grinded for nearly 4 hours. Okay, 4 hours is probably an exaggeration, but it's been a long time.
But she was the only one we could save.
Hey, over there!
Oh, he's still breathing!
Whoa there, Mr. Shepard. What's going on?
Oish! Perfect timing!
We need help!
Let's start with the treatment. Just leave the young'uns to me.
Wait, I thought they were dead.
Neither of them have mortal injuries, but they're not waking up yet.
Oh, the other ones were dead.
Did our purification fail?
No, it's more of a psychological kind of deal.
What on earth could have happened to them?
He beat us. We did what we were told and lived as bandits.
He? So you guys were hired by someone?
Yeah, we weren't sure we wanted to keep hunting lone soldiers. Then he told us there was an easier way to make money. We did what we were told and attacked the carrier, and he bought all the stolen freight for a high price. He even promised us that he'd hook us up with legit jobs soon after.
So who is this guy?
I don't know. Our leader was the only one who talked to him, and I'm not that smart. But we believed in him because we always wanted to have honest jobs.
Wait, what? I mean, I know it's a kid and it's like, it's super easy to trick children, not that I know anything of it, but it's just, it's weird to me, like the thought process of like, oh, if I go mug someone, you'll give me a real job? Like that's walking up to a gas station and it's like, if you shank that guy, you can work here.
But then he said he was gonna destroy all the evidence and send a bunch of soldiers and killed everybody.
Destroy all the evidence?
We were so foolish. I've never been smart, but I'm so disappointed in myself. Please, avenge them. They took all our money, too. We only have this, but please.
What?
An Earth in Historia.
Don't worry. The scattered bones will see your request through.
Wait, if you have a piece of the Earth in Historia, then why are you... You know what? Never mind.
Rose.
I'm not going to question it. I'm just going to pick up the relic and move on. Purple Iris Gem, Ek. Many shepherds gather at the shrine of Mount Tellus. They celebrate a new shepherd. Oh yeah, there's the garb Soraya was wearing, and there's Lilo wearing a weird goddamn mask.
Was that a marriage ceremony? And there were a whole bunch of shepherds there too.
It looked like it took place at the Shrine Church in Pendrago. And that was Maltelis's crest.
Was his Prime Lord Maltelis?
Please excuse me for a moment. Uh-oh, she took off. Almost like you were picking on her.
We didn't mean for her to leave.
I know.
Well, judging from circumstantial evidence, I'd say there's a major chance that Maltelis is mixed up in this somehow.
Yeah. For that many shepherds to exist at once, you'd need a power on par with the 5 lords.
Yeah. But let's leave the speculation at that for now.
Oh,
so long
he
as we're
had
gabbing
that.
about it, Lila's stuck in there.
Oops. Sorry, I forgot.
Sweets are so good.
Are you really going to take on his request?
Yeah, I mean, I kinda already did.
Huh. Are you sure this is okay? I hate to sound harsh, but those children were accomplices in a crime.
Yeah, meaning in this case, the mercenaries punished the group of thieves who caused them all this trouble. But, I mean, those kids were just trying to survive. They knew they were doing a bad thing, and they were trying to break free of that vicious cycle. Someone took advantage of that and murdered them. What those kids did was wrong, but even so, the one who betrayed them was just as wrong.
Maybe, but
Sorry. I don't know the right answer to this.
I'm not blaming you. Sorry if I made you feel that way. And it's not like it's just their problem.
Huh?
Just don't worry about it. Seriously, I'll totally do the detective work. If it's a Hellion thing, it's all you.
All right.
let's find out who's behind it all first.
You got it. Oh yeah, almost forgot. I should ask Agil to look after these kids.
Oh, let's see. Rose's title leveled up. We got some kind of accessory I couldn't read in time before it disappeared. Oh, it's a Scattered Bones mask. Oh, huh. We can all wear dumb masks if we want to, but I'm not gonna have anyone do that. Okay, anyways. Yeah, as I was gonna say before, and I probably mentioned this back in the video, or the first part of the video when I recorded it a few days ago, but all of Zestiria's side quests so far have been about dead children and the Earth in Historia. It's like I can spin a roulette wheel or flip a coin, and it's like, what is it today? More dead children or more history lessons? Let's find out. Oh yeah, there's Talker Shepard and Rolance. Hear anything about Lady Lake? Oh, she's not. We're not talking about that anymore. Okay, that's the end of the side quest. I thought she was going to track him down. We're going to have to do all that. So I guess next, the Shepherd and Rolance? That's what I heard. I figure they must be somewhere in Pendrago. Where there's food, there's rats. And where there's gullible folk aplenty, there'll be con artists in equal droves. Thanks, Rose. Well, then I guess we're going to Pendrago. Oh, damn it. This isn't a save point. Oh, yeah, and I didn't level up all of the Lords of the Land because it's a little ridiculous at this point in time. But I think I leveled up the one in Gododin several times, and you get some very interesting buffs and such from them. Eventually, you do get a drop rate boost, which would become great. The only problem is I feel like I've genuinely out-leveled that area, so I don't really care about the drop rate boost anymore. Yeah. Okay, so the next thing on the list is, finding the fake shepherd here somewhere? I don't know, I haven't seen him. Usually the purple stars. Aha! He's up there making a show.
Here, Micleo. I made this for you.
Let's give this pile of ash to Micleo. She's like, you're not gonna hurt my feelings, are you? And Micleo's like, I'm not sure if this is gonna... You should eat it, Meebo.
Thank you for taking the time to come today. Lo, I am the shepherd, Malfor.
Hey, tell me, shepherd, is it really true that you saved the plagued city?
Oh, it was nothing. I just helped the Princess of Hyland a little by building a bridge in a single day.
Then what about the Battle of Glenwood? Did you really stop the war?
Why, it was easy. All I did was tell them that this isn't the time to be quarreling with one another. It was a hard battle, but I was able to gain support from the Rolance Knight Squad.
Isn't that Captain Sergei from the Platinum Knights?
Then it might not completely be a lie.
Luckily, I managed to do it without getting caught.
I suppose the Knights wouldn't just let some mere imposter do as he pleases.
Yeah, I suppose they wouldn't, Sergey.
So you mean to say this bloke must be an actual shepherd?
It matters not what I am, but please, no matter what, believe in the blessing of the Seraphim. That is the only way to bring salvation to this world. If the people desire it so, I, the Shepherd Malfour, shall put my life on the line to deliver their prayers!
Shepherd Malfour!
Shepherd Malfour! May the Seraphim's blessing cover the world!
This is ridiculous. Seray's the one who did those things. And I'm sure Sergei knows that too.
There must be a reason.
Probably.
Hey, Sergey, want to talk about this? I have no excuse. Forgive me, Saray. Okay. Haha! In order to secure the Seraphim's blessing, we need an appropriate vessel and someone to conduct the blessing ceremony. Everyone, your donations, please. Every little bit helps. Oh, you scumbag. I hope this game gives me the chance to fight you and not save your life. I swear to God, if the Lord of Calamity herself has her hand around your throat, I will not budge an inch to save you. Or himself, depending on which one comes.
Please wait, Shepherd Soray. There's a reason behind Malfour's actions.
I'm sure. I trust Sergei.
We're quite unsure how he worked his way in, but Malfour has been a favorite of General Tuller.
And so, the General has ordered the Knight Squad to protect the Shepherd, Malfour.
That's the reason?
They are just pawns of the Empire, after all.
General Tuller also has a close relationship with the Imperial Majesty, and—
No more excuses! Whatever the reason is, it is clear I have sullied your honor. I can only apologize.
Not sure I had honor to start with. Anyway, it was nice to see that people expect so much from the Shepherd. It's a good sign.
What a gentleman.
Gentleman schmenelman, what were you doing just standing around?
I'm afraid I could do naught. Knowing all the while who the true Shepherd was.
Looks like they took advantage of just how earnest you are.
It's pretty ironic. The less affected by malevolence you are, the harder it is to live an honest life.
Such is the human condition, I suppose. Even so, that is how humans live.
It's tough.
Is that the end of that? Or are we just gonna... Yeah, okay. I guess now we do have to find a way to Lady Lake. Some things, yeah, it might just be typical city problems, but still, there's no shortage of trouble lately. Let's pickpocket, we talked about this before. Oh, we need to get back to Hyland. Actually, hold on, before we do that, I did find another one of the trial shrines in the area that I was grinding in like crazy. And I figured we should go and do it real quick. Because I think we're going to have to do all the trial shrines no matter what. Due to it being like a Legend of Zelda type thing, as you guys were saying. You guys were like, it has something similar to Zelda, and I'm like, I've only played a couple Zelda games, so I'm like, I get a boat? Because so that'd be rad. But no. It's like, you're going to have to go to all the temples and solve all the puzzles in all the temples. But anyways, I found it while I was in Ifrit's hunting ground, which is where I've been mainly grinding up all my experience, and I found the Earth Trial. Which is... Oh, it's over here. Okay, then what was that area over there? Oh, by the way, those crucibles, the solo areas where you go to fight as just a singular party member. Why does this look familiar? I don't know. Anyways, those crucibles are really, really difficult. I went back to even try and do Lila's, and I was having such a hard time. I almost got through it, but not quite. And Mikleo's is hell, and I think it's the worst when you're playing as a caster. And since it's all your Seraphim, that's the majority of them, because they just rush you down, and it becomes quite
Here
difficult.
It comes.
What is it, Edna?
It's my turn now, right? Oh boy, I am so excited for this. Wow. Wow.
Edna, you could try to be a little more cheery. Hello, Bull Satan.
Well, that was unexpected.
Oh no! That must be the Minotauros.
That's right! And with him standing guard there, we're all in a real bind.
The Shepherd Pawan?
Lady Lila!
Why is he standing guard facing the wrong way? Why is he facing into the temple instead of out where people are going to come from? I don't understand.
You're as lovely as ever.
And you're as creepy as ever.
This Seraph was also once a shepherd?
That's right. Depending on how you die, you can transcend your own race. Strange world we live in.
Strange world, sure, but we'll never get to the altar with that thing in the way.
Huh?
You're here for the shepherd's power, right? You're gonna take the trial, right? Right?
Well,
So she's not the shepherd then?
Who do you see wearing the shepherd's guard? You were a shepherd yourself. What did you even do?
Are you sure this creeper used to be a shepherd? Grating though he may be, the Shepherd Pawan is renowned amongst all the Seraphim for having quelled over 10,000 Hellions. Seriously? You mean this dirtbag?
Hey, mister. Edna's so lonely. She could use a big hug.
Well, aren't you a precious little thing? Your name is Edna?
Oh, please, mister. Edna's so cold.
Oh, but there's a trial, you see. We need to get to the altar and...
Useless.
Huh?
Is that all you can think about? The trial?
I mean, the shepherd is here for the trial and...
So you can't get to your altar with that oversized steak face in the way, and so you want me to do something about it. Is that it?
Well, more precisely...
Edna, do not engage. I have not saved
Edna?
yet.
It's too dangerous!
Scram. Get out of my face! Now we just walk to the altar?
Yep, she is definitely related to Aizen. Natural scary face.
Actually, the trial is to quell the Minotauros.
Huh?
But it ran off somewhere.
Turns out it was a scaredy bull.
I imagine it'll turn tail at the first sign of us now.
Right. Well, why didn't you say so? You stupid or something?
I'm sorry.
Well, fine. Whatever. You just go on ahead to the altar. We'll track down that bull Hellion and quell it.
Okay.
Alright, let's get this show on the road.
Edna, you're actually disappointed, aren't you?
Let's get this show on the road.
Was hoping that her trial was gonna be some bombastic ceremony. Equal of her skill. But no. Wait, can I just... Can I just engage him here by using Mikleo's stealth thing? Wouldn't that make sense? I mean, I doubt it. He's probably gonna run off and cause a giant chase through the labyrinth, but... Nope. Or he's going to engage us here? Or am I gonna have to fight him like 8 times? Anyway, he's weak to wind. And he's also weak to Therian. Which...
Looks like it means business.
Oh, shoot.
Be on your guard, everyone.
Whoops, I messed that up quite badly. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Do I hear a child?
What was that? It sounded like kids crying.
Can you be quiet?
You
I
said
am
it was
trying
people
to.
that have been bullied or tortured. Could it have been children?
I'm afraid it isn't unthinkable. I see.
Wait, I dodged that. How did Dezel still die? Will you be quiet, child? Oh my god, this is the most annoying fight of all time. I'm so done with children.
Don't worry, I'm gonna save you.
Right. Liberation from malevolence.
We'll save these children.
Do we have to? This thing kills all of my party members in one hit. Like, I don't even... I am wondering what is even the point of having party members in this game a lot of the time. They all die so quickly. Especially after doing all that grinding, I am confirming this. This is the worst party AI Tales has ever had. Granted, I haven't played every Tales game, but out of the ones I have played, including dipping my toes into the first Tales game, every single game has had better party members. The problem is that I'm forced to have a close-range person like Rose, so it does create an issue. And she dies the moment she gets up nearly every time. Finally, you ormatized. Glad that you saw the light at the end of the tunnel. No. What the hell was that? He didn't use that move up until right when I needed to get away. Oh, that was weird and kind of scary, honestly.
Edna, be careful!
Oh my goodness.
Save him?
I pray that we did.
Oh, is that all where that's going? Okay. I mean, on the bright side, at least these boss battles are like a guaranteed level up.
Sorry for scaring you. Goodbye. Rest in peace.
Edna.
Wait, did the spirits of the children turn to Seraphim?
Dunno.
Let's move on to the altar. Pawan is waiting for us.
Yeah.
Roger.
I have to confirm at this point, Zestiria has some sort of thing.
I finally understand.
Oh, Edna.
Even if it's a pain, I'll never take the easy way out again. Though it totally is a pain.
That's the Edna I know.
No, Edna, I do not want you to engage in any more combat. We have enough problems. I'm glad you've learned your lesson about the easy way out. But, oh my goodness, look at this place.
Well now, this will be fun.
Don't be fooled by their looks. They're powerful spellcasters.
Trust me, I know the small ones are the most trouble.
Malevolent.
This definitely looks dangerous.
You better watch out for its tail movements and attacks.
They sometimes go underground. Stay calm and handle it.
Found new discovery point. Broken hobby horse.
Whoops, I'm just hallucinating a wooden horse in the middle of the shrine. Don't mind me.
It's awful tiny. You think it's for kids, maybe?
Toy horses are only rarely made for adults, so yes.
But what's a toy doing here inside the Shrine of Trials?
How would I know? Seems unlikely it's related to the trial.
It just bugs me.
Maybe it's some kind of hint. Toy horse, horses, horse and buggy.
Carrots, horse meat, horse burgers, horse waffles, horse cream cones. Crap. Now I'm hungry and yucked out.
The dread overthinking a non sequitur trap of the ancients. Tremble before their mastery of psychological torture.
I'm surprised they didn't come to the conclusion with all the dead children spirits and the toy horse that this must have been a school or a nursery of some sort. That is a thing that seems rather... Norman! I need you down here. What are you doing up there? I need you to come down. I don't know how to get up there onto your level, buddy. I'm sorry. I can't break these stones. And can't do anything with them. I expected to be able to come in here and break a bunch of things with Edna, but I have no idea how to interact with most of the environment. Am I missing something?
Snacks are up.
Because the only door I've been able to break is the door that leads us back to the entrance. Oh, you know what I just noticed? I think I was supposed to notice that these pillars are brown. Therefore, maybe I'm supposed to destroy... Okay. Yeah, alright. Fair enough. There they are. Treasure, which is probably useless. Arcane bottle. And Norman, who is Fatty G. Fatty G is my nickname for my rap album. Don't you make fun of me. Where to stick that? I'll just stick it on your pendulum. Why not? Or pendulum, I guess you're supposed to pronounce it. Anyways, you can get through here. And what is with the weird Nier Automata music? Mystic Arts. There are a number of methods for reducing blast gauge consumption when using Mystic Arts. One way is through battle actions. There are a few to choose that take effect when you meet various criteria, which I've actually already gotten some of these. Like a number of hits or cumulative damage infliction, meaning that fighting with a bit of flair can actually be to your advantage. I always fight with flair. Are you saying I'm not snazzy? Because I always am. Just kidding. Soray's probably doesn't even have a very good sense of fashion at all. Feldspar. It's surprising how much nothing they can put in these environments. There we go. And now we can enter in the room.
The Minotauros was born from the spirits of children. Hard to wrap my head around it.
What could those kids have been doing in a place like this?
Ever since the Age of Chaos began, more and more Hellions have been pitiable types like that one. You don't say. They must have been children whose parents didn't want them.
You mean they were abandoned children?
That's probably what this place is for, to most people in the area. A gruesome tradition indeed.
The parents could disavow their own flesh and blood like that. It's unconscionable.
Flashback to Artorias, and he's like, I would never do that, Velvet. This is a terrible place for terrible people.
Even though we weren't his own flesh and blood, Gramps still took us in and raised us as his own.
Yeah, it's hard to even think about.
Hey, come on. Buck up.
That's right. You saved them in the end, didn't you? You did something good in the world.
Yeah.
What's gotten into you, Edna? You're being nice.
It's not like I can't admit when I'm wrong, you know. Unlike some people, I'm an adult.
Is that a fact?
They will never stop fighting until the end of time. Alright, we're here, Sand Boss Guy.
Looks like everything went well.
Yeah, though I felt sad for the Hellion.
I'll be honest, when Edna walked up to scare it off, I wasn't sure what would happen.
Looks like she learned her lesson.
Yes, bad Edna.
Quite a motley crew you and your friends are.
So, does this mean that we've cleared the trial?
Yes, it does. Shepard, Edna, Step forth to give a prayer unto the altar.
Saray, none of his perviness rubbed off on you, did it?
Huh? Can that even happen?
Can it?
Sorry.
How's it feel?
I do feel stronger.
Now an enemy appears. Or not.
Yeah.
I thought an enemy was just gonna appear like Ooga Booga, and he's like, oh, how opportune, maybe you can show me your new power.
Thanks for everything, Pawan.
There is a cause and a reason behind all things. Grasp it, ponder it, and then proceed. Do not force the answers. Know that the journey of the shepherd begins by understanding the basis for the emotions that swirl around this world.
I will. Thank you.
Finally, legit advice.
Ta-da!
Moron. But still, thanks.
See you later.
Right.
Well, he was a fun one. I like that guy. Learned Earth Revolution. Did she just get a costume piece? I didn't see. I don't think she did. Now, there's a lot of Mystic Arts I haven't even performed and I haven't seen yet.
So the last two trials are Whoosh and Kerspelunk.
Meaning wind and water, I take it?
What else would it mean?
Right, of course.
I didn't actually know we had to do these in order. I thought that they would be... You could just go to whichever one you wanted. Okay. Used to be that merchant guilds and government contractors and stuff could cross the border without much trouble, but their stupid wars gumming the whole thing up. I did hear rumors once, though, of a hidden route that bypasses the basin. Somewhere south of Volgren Forest. Might be worth a shot. Alright, let's start with Volgren Forest, then. South. I don't remember that area over there at all. Where is that? I don't think I've ever been down there. I think I can fast travel a little closer. Oh, that's right. We couldn't cross this before because we didn't have the wind skill. Now we can. Cool. So this is the way back. This is right where Rose and Saray washed up after the war. I've never been in this tunnel before. Hopefully it's way under my level and I have to worry about dying to the first thing I walk into. Oh, they're just a bunch of dials. I forgot. I nearly forgot until just now that we have all these holy bottles, which, once used, no weak foes will be encountered until the next day in an inn, or till I escape from battle. So that, instead of the Berseria way, where they disappear as soon as you run into them and Velvet just crushes them underfoot, they just don't show up. They're cowards right now. They see Saray's sparkle gas, and they're like, damn, better stay away from that. Nothing is more threatening than a shepherd, let alone one that is sparkly and fabulous. I kind of am waiting, because this is really the only pure RPG I played, and even then I guess it technically classifies as an action RPG, but I'm very excited to get to an RPG that has some very interesting environments. Because Zestiria and Berseria just haven't done it for me. They have variety, but in terms of design, they're really bland, and I know I brought this up before, and it's one of the downsides to these two games, but I really would like to play something with a bit more interesting locales. Like, I think the last game I played that really, like, the locales hit me as just super neat areas was, like, Monster Hunter World, because each location had a huge backstory behind it. And I'm kind of getting the Skyrim vibe from these games, where it's like, you're in the caves, now you're in the ruins, and then that's the entire tile set they have for everything, is you're either in the same caves or you're in the same ruins. Oh, is it too far? No, it's not. There we go. Although this isn't the one I needed to go across. I could have gone across the other one. At least we got some gold. And a top knot. Really? A top knot? Okay, that used to be what only nobility had these. They looked very noble and not silly at all. I love how even the person who added them or translated it over is like, yeah, that's a little goofy looking. I don't think there's anyone who would look good like that. Oh my goodness, you can give it to anyone. It doesn't look good at all or make any sense with some of their hairstyles. I'm gonna put Lila in the principal outfit for a little bit just so I can make use of it. There's a lot of outfits I'm just not using right now. And I feel like I should make use of them since I bought them. So you know what? We're all going to school now. We're all going to school. It's time for school haircuts and school outfits. There we go. We're all school kids now. She has the team captain uniform on for a sports team. And I just have, like, regular school uniform. I have no idea what school uniforms look like elsewhere. I had to wear them forever ago, but they weren't, like, plaid shorts. Ooh. Point of interest. Orpiment. Rock you.
Pretty rock, I gotta say.
Orpiment, often found at the bottom of volcanic fumaroles.
Well, it sure is a brilliant yellow.
Once it was used as a colorant, but that is all behind us now.
You know all about this.
Of course, I'm an Earth Seraph. I don't bum around.
Edna? You okay?
Orpiment is also known as arsenious sulfide. You would know that if you'd been reared properly.
Oh yeah, that stuff. It's used to make poison, right?
Poison?
I feel like she learned all this from Eisen sitting around talking to her. Big brother, I just want to go to bed. And Eisen's like sitting on her bed. And he's like, but did you know? It's like, big brother, I just asked for a bedtime story.
Chill out, we don't use it. But it's supposed to be a type of arsenic.
That's incredibly lethal. You should have told us in the first place.
I've been telling you this entire time, you butt.
Arsenic? Really?
Nice.
Really? Really?
No one will. The day Edna is super nice to Mikleo. Apparently people were saying that there's a point in this game that I'm going to come up to really soon that is a decisive part of this game where it's a lot of the reason that a lot of people didn't like it. Or where it starts to go wrong, I guess. So I'm going to see what they mean by that. I may agree, I may disagree, I don't know. I like a lot of bad things, so... Dropped items. Even after defeating the first enemy, don't let up. The item drop rate will increase based on the number of enemies you defeat. Fighting large groups of enemies may be risky, but is a sure way to increase the drop rate. I don't know who fights one enemy in a Tales game. It's just like, yep, I'm done with this battle, and just runs away. I don't know what kind of advice that is. Is this the way out? No, we're just... No, not again. You guys remember this thing? This was the first dangerous enemy we fought in Berseria. Oh my goodness, you guys remember this? This thing wrecked me as Velvet and Rokuro. Because I think that's all the people I had at that time. I didn't have Magalu, I didn't have Eleanor. I was trying to solo it with them. And it has that annoying scream, too. Is weak to arts. That's a good thing. It is also weak to winged.
Everyone.
Man, that bat looks bossy.
Whatever.
Looks like they shoot distorted sonic waves.
Oh shoot, it's resistant to earth. I need it to be either fire or wind, so I better get him back out here. I'm actually gonna switch characters, so... I actually haven't messed around with, Dezel a whole lot. Like, I don't know what he's about. It gave me a little tutorial thing, but I accidentally skipped it earlier, and I didn't mean to. But he has a lot of, Hellgate.
Battle. Concentrate. Why you?
He's so angry.
Die, die, die!
I never realized Dezel was just sitting around screaming die while I was fighting. I guess I somehow tuned this out.
Hell gets dumb like you should die! Hell get die, die, die!
Dezel, do we have an issue we need to discuss?
Let me tell your fortune. Please pick one.
No thanks.
Choosing not to choose means you're a short fuse type. That's fortune.
That was a lot easier than the
That
one
was a difficult
in
battle. Let's restore
Berseria.
our vitality.
The one in Berseria constantly called in ads and did that scream that instantly killed you. So, that was something. Is that Alicia? Oh my goodness, sorry guys, but I have to do this. Oh hey, it's
The
Alicia.
bridge looks better than ever, but that just means...
Alicia!
Saray, what are you doing here?
Oh no.
And the others?
Of course.
Shame you can't see us, though.
Isn't that natural?
Hey!
Rose, wasn't it? You were with the Sparrow Feathers who came to the palace.
Nice to finally meet you in person, Princess Alicia.
Just Alicia will do.
It's like, why are you... How did you get my... I only have one pair of these. Rose just like puts her hand to Alicia's lips and she's like, shh, we can get anything.
Rose is helping me out big time.
As Squire?
Don't worry, she's doing a great job.
I see. I'm sure it helps that you've grown into your power, but still, Rose must be incredibly special.
That's the nicest thing I've ever heard.
Well, you and Saray are so alike.
That's not the nicest thing I've ever heard.
Very true. My apologies.
Hey, what are you apologizing for?
Saray, I'm glad you three are getting along, but we came here on a mission.
Oh, right. There's something I want to ask you, Alicia.
Shrines of Trials.
Ring a bell?
I'm not sure if it's what you're looking for, but just the other day we received word of a ruin discovered at Lake Haven Heights. It's a military secret, so I don't know the exact location, but the entrance is supposedly extremely well hidden. Lady Maltran has just gone off to investigate.
Maltran?
The discovery came about while apprehending a group of thieves. They turned out to have several famous swords in their possession. The military decided that further investigation might turn up something useful to them.
Something useful for the war?
Yes.
Lady Alicia! The captain is awaiting your report!
Apologies. I'll be right there. Sorry, but I've got a job to do. Please come back to Lady Lake again sometime. I shall pray that you overcome your trials safely.
Thanks. See you again.
Okay, I guess you can put your normal clothes back on. I just really wanted to see there was going to be some sort of reaction in the cutscene, like an Easter egg or something, but I guess not.
Understood. I shall report as such to my superiors.
It's just as you can see. They sent me out to inspect the bridge.
Jerks.
Hey.
It's okay. Lady Maltran is helping me out a great deal, and I can still keep going.
You sure about all this?
Rose?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
No. You're probably right. No matter how I protest, I don't think the war can be stopped. I want to just drop everything and run, all the time. But whenever my thoughts drift in that direction, I stop. The strength of a knight exists to protect, and their kindness serves the people. Those are the words I learned from my teacher.
Guess you have your honor too, Alicia.
Oh, not really. I'm just obstinate.
So you're just like Mikleo then?
Is that supposed to be a compliment?
Sure, laugh at my expense.
I love how Mikleo's just like, no one considers him to have feelings anymore.
All right. And with that, I must be off. Be well, everyone.
You too.
Later.
Mikleo, do I need to get you some counseling from that Seraphim dog? I think you need some psychological help at this point. Like, I think his self-worth slowly diminishes every single day.
Hey, what was it like back when everyone was traveling with Alicia?
We had to put up with a lot less nonsense talk, for one thing.
Huh? I don't get it. Why wasn't Lila speaking? Could someone hand Rose a mirror?
So we do have a few things we can go and do before we head up to talk with Alicia. So I believe we could go back to the Lady Lake. That is an option, of course. But what we could also do is we could go back and visit Gramps, which I think is going to be the thing I'm going to do next, because it's been a while since we've seen that man, and he has not met any of our friends, and I'd love to see his reaction to some of the Seraphim we have with us. Saray, when did I have you on snack preparation? Did I do that on accident? Whoops. No wonder I haven't been getting points of interest. I accidentally had Saray on snack. Whoops. Sorry if I missed any. I did not know I had him on that, but I guess it's because I was grinding and I shoved him on that so I wouldn't run out of restorative items. Usually now that his point of interest detection level is so high, he just screams at the top of his lungs from like a mile away.
We're in Gramps' domain.
Gramps' domain is pretty strong.
Indeed.
Can't wait for all you guys to meet him. He's the greatest. He has these weird high heels. He looks like a Zelda character. You know what I've realized? We haven't heard another peep from that fox guy that attacked us. Like, he attacked us twice, the Therian. And I just haven't heard from him again. It's kind of worrying in itself. It's like, what happened to that guy? Is he still watching? What's going on?
I wonder if Gramps is here.
Where would he go? Everyone back here in Alicia is doing so well, though it has to be said that things are a lot quieter without you and Mikleo. I know that they say danger is part and parcel of adventure, but you must watch out for those Hellions. Your romantic notions of adventure won't do you much good if a Hellion gets the better of you. Well, it looks like you're getting into shape a bit. I've heard that the Hellions out there in the land below are a force to be reckoned with. Be wary of them, Saray. Okay, let's see if we can go find Gramps wherever he's at. Do you know what would be the worst? I mean, I doubt anyone would do it, but like, what if they decided to start a city up here? And it's like, we need to go start the city, start demolishing all these houses. No one lives in them anyway. Although this is an area that I imagine not a whole lot of people go to.
Gramps! How are you?
You stupid brats!
Whoa, what's this all about?
Don't you have something to say to me first? I don't remember raising a fool.
I'm sorry for leaving without telling you.
It's good to be home.
Nice to meet you. My name is Rose.
Well, in any case, I'm glad to see you're safe. The Lady Squire is welcome here as well.
You can tell that I'm a squire?
Of course I can. Saray became the shepherd, and Mikleo is now a sublord, correct? Which would mean that the Prime Lord is the Lady of the Lake, then.
It has been a long time, Sir Zenris.
You don't have to say anything. History repeats itself. It makes the world go round.
True, but I still want to believe in them, and believe that they can bring forth a new future.
Well, I'm glad you've all found such a nice Prime Lord.
Because she's not wearing that giant floofy dress that I really actually like, her stance seems rather stiff.
Hey, by the way, did my pipe come in handy?
Oh, yeah.
Don't worry about the pipe, as long as it was useful to you.
But I'll give it back. I don't need it anymore.
Keep it for yourself.
Really, I'm okay. You know, I've grown up a lot through this journey.
Bratty as ever, aren't you? Please, take this with you.
Thanks, Gramps.
Oh, no. I should be the one thanking you.
And what we get back for bringing back his pipe? We got consumed his pipe. Got elixir. I love that. It's like Saray just ate it. Fully restores one ally's HP and SC. It restores 3 BG and heals KO. That's pretty nice. Looks like the time away has made you a little cocky. Well, yeah. You not see how strong I am? Although I have a feeling he's like actually a super strong Seraph that has some relation to a past shepherd or some such. Because I know Lila is very knowledgeable.
Saray, why don't we take a little break here?
Are you tired?
No, but it's a good idea to take a solid break to rejuvenate the soul. Totes, let's do it.
Sure. I did want to chat with everyone in Alicia, too.
All right, we'll meet up later.
Oh wow, we're just soloing it, huh? Well, there's a lot to do here, but I think I'm going to end this episode here for today. I'm very happy to finally be back to this. I didn't want to be gone for as long as I thought I would with this series, because first it was my audio interface broke, and I was just like, oh, there's Dezel sitting on the edge of the cliff chanting, die, 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 and then he pans over to Reaper sitting next to him, and they just stare at each other for a second, then look back off the edge saying, die, 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 in unison. Like, I really like you. We should go play bingo sometime. But anyways, yeah, I didn't expect to be gone for as long as I did, because the interface happened, and then the game's difficulty just spiked the hell up. I'm so glad I took the time to grind, but let me tell ya, grinding in this game is way more aggravating than grinding in Berseria. Because grinding in this game, I have to pay full attention. I cannot be lazy at all, or else my characters can die really easily, which I know a lot of people can say for balance reasons. It's like, oh, that's what makes it hard, but like, I don't know, if I'm gonna grind and it's gonna put the XP gain so low, then I want to be able to at least relax a little, you know? Anyways, if you guys like this episode, please leave a like. I'm gonna be posting at a regular frequency now. Yeah, that's all I have to say. Have a wonderful day. Raiden out.